Hello, I'm Jerry Davis. I just want to show you something that I observed on the NASA.gov stereo heliosphere image page. Um, these images here are all taken about 40 minutes apart in a 24-hour period. And these particular images were taken on November the 16th of 2016. November 16th. It's a 24-hour period. They're about 40 minutes apart. So I have the images here. I want to show you. Click on that image. It says 2049. Okay, here we go. 0049 on the 16th. That's 49 minutes after midnight. This is the Earth. I think that's Mars. This is the sun over here. And we're not supposed to see the sun because they've done it on purpose. This is just to show the energy coming off the sun, and it's pretty cool to watch that. So we're going to just run some of these images every 40 minutes. New image is going to show every 2 seconds. You can see there's barely any change. You can see the stars moving a little bit. So they say. All right, now let's watch the time. There's 8:49, 9:29, 10:09, 10:49 a.m., 11:29 a.m., 12:09, 13:29, 16:09. All right, so we go back one image. 13:29. The next image is 16:09. So NASA has cut out a couple of hours of images, about 2.5 hours. They did it because this showed up. This, the dark one. The large image is just a reversed image of the sun taken that same day. I'll show you that in a second. But it goes from 13:29, everything looks cool, to this after 2.5 hours, or 2 hours and 40 minutes, something like that. What they've done, this image, you can see these coronal holes here. These are coronal holes. I assume they're coronal holes and just not something that's drawn on there by a NASA webmaster. And here's the data. Here's the data at the top of the image and the date and time at the bottom of the image. Now I'm going to show you an image taken of the sun that very same day on that very same website, and you can go find it yourself if you want to verify this. Okay, here's an image of the sun. It has this data here. It has this data here. So let's go back to this image. Boom. And let's see, are they the same? They don't look the same. Well, they do, but it's hard to tell. And I'll show you. See this coronal hole here? It looks like an E kind of laying on its back. This is kind of looks like an M or something like that. This is an actual image of the sun, a standalone image of the sun. Now, this doesn't really look the same, does it? It would fool almost anybody. The reason it would fool almost anybody is because they've taken this solar image. They left the data up here for the actual photograph intact, but they took that solar image and they rotated it and flipped it. They did 2 things to it, and then they cut out the image. So now we'll look at this rotated and flipped image and this image. Okay. See the coronal holes? We'll just look at them. Now I'm going to flip back to that flipped image. Same thing. I'll do it again. Same thing. See? They are the same. They are the same. So let's go ahead and let it run. These images, I have them down to 2 seconds each, but you can see, now let's go back. You can see there's something right there. I think they're trying to hide this. They definitely put that sun in there over whatever that is. Yeah, check it out. That's the Earth right there. All right, that's the Earth right there. Let's go back to that real scary looking image. Okay, yeah, there's the Earth right there. Holy cow, it's right there directly in line with it. Jesus, look at that. I don't know how far out that is. But if that's the sun, I mean, if that's the Earth, the moon's going to be like a little speck right here. So depending on which direction this is going, I don't know which direction it's going because they cut out the trajectory. Because it came from somewhere, maybe down here. It could have come from here. I know that there's been a lot of interest in Antarctica lately. And assuming that this is north and this is south, then maybe it came from like at this angle right here. For some reason or other, it just looks like that's the angle. But at any rate, you can get all this information from this site right here. You can see there's the address for the images, and you can also let's see, latest images. I don't think it's the latest images. You can search by date. Observation date 12/25. No, that's not what we want. We want to go back. Galleries. No, we don't want that mess. Latest images. Daily browse images and plots. Okay. Here we go. All right, here's the date. This is today's date. We can go back. So we can go back to, click on week. We'll go back to that same date. That's November the 16th. Okay, so now this is on the 13th. And we'll click on the 14th. And it'll slide the 14th over here. Click on the 15th. It'll slide the 15th over here. Click on the 16th. There's the 16th. And there's our sun. It looks exactly like that one. See that kind of upside down E? We'll go back and look at it. And there's the upside down E. Okay. That's NASA.